Like the Maya and other Mesoamerican people, the Aztec believed that other worlds existed before our own. According to the Aztec, there were four previous worlds, or suns, each named by a date in the 260-day cycle and identified with a deity and a race of humans. Along with its calendrical name, each sun was linked with earth, wind, fire, or water. Each of the four elements relates not only to the nature and composition of its world, but also to its destruction. Thus, for example, the sun of earth, nahuatl, is destroyed by jaguars, creatures identified with the earth and the underworld. Tezcatlipoca and Quetzalcoatl figure prominently in the four suns, as if the multiple creations and destructions are the result of a cosmic battle between these two great adversaries. In addition to its representations in ancient Aztec sculpture, more than 10 versions of this myth appear in colonial sources. Although the colonial documents are not consistent in the order of the various suns, two of the earliest and most important sources, the Historia de los Mexicanos por sus pinturas and the Leyenda de los Soles, share the same order as appears on Aztec monuments. The following version derives from these two major accounts. Within the 13th heaven, the creator couple give birth to four sons. The first is the red Tezcatlipoca, but it is the second son, the black Tezcatlipoca, who corresponds to the Tezcatlipoca so prominent in Aztec myth. The third son is Quetzalcoatl, and the fourth, Huitzilopochtli, is the patron god of the Aztecs. Together these four brothers make fire, the heavens, earth, sea, and the underworld, the first human couple, and the sacred calendar. The black Tezcatlipoca rules over the first world, the sun of earth, peopled by a race of giants. So powerful are these giants that they pull up trees with their bare hands. Wielding a staff, Quetzalcoatl strikes Tezcatlipoca into the sea. Rising out of the ocean, he becomes a great jaguar, still seen to this day as the constellation Ursa Major. And with his return, the race of giants is utterly devoured by fierce jaguars. One early source suggests that the Aztec considered the fossil remains of extinct mammoth and other great creatures found near Tenochtitlan as the bones of this ancient race. Quetzalcoatl presides over the next creation, the Son of Wind. This world is destroyed by Tezcatlipoca, who bests Quetzalcoatl by kicking him down. As a result, Quetzalcoatl and his race of people are carried off by fierce winds. The descendants of this early race can be seen as monkeys who swing and scamper high up in the forest trees. The Leyenda de los Soles describes this world as follows. The sun is known as four-wind. Those who lived under this second sun were carried away by the wind. It was under the sun, four-wind, that they all disappeared. They were carried away by the wind. They became monkeys. Their homes, their trees, everything was taken by the wind. And this sun itself was also swept away by the wind. The rain god Tlaloc rules over the third creation, the son of rain. This world is destroyed by Quetzalcoatl in a rain of fire, probably volcanic ash, a relatively common geological occurrence in central Mexico. The fiery rain magically transforms the people of this race into turkeys. The fourth son, the son of water, is presided over by the wife of Tlaloc, Chachlilecutque, she of the jade skirt, the goddess of streams and standing water. A great flood destroys this world, and its people are transformed into fish. So massive is the flood that the mountains are washed away, causing the heavens to crash down upon the earth. The Leyenda de los Soles mentions a man, Tata, and his wife, Nene, who are cared for by Tezcatlipoca. Much like a New World form of Noah and his wife, they escape the flood by hiding in a hollow tree. Told by Tezcatlipoca to eat only one ear of maize apiece, they slowly nibble the grains of corn and watch the waters gradually recede. When it is finally safe to leave the tree, they see a fish, one of their unfortunate brethren, transformed by the deluge. Tempted by the promise of ready food, they create new fire with a fire drill and cook the fish. But the star gods, Citlalinicui and Citlatonac, notice the smoke and call out, "Gods, who has made the fire? Who has smoked the heavens?" Immediate Tezcatlipoca descends from the sky in a fury and asks, "What have you done, Tata? What have you all done?" In an instant he cuts off their heads and places them on their buttocks. Thus were the first dogs created.